What is going on, everybody? Rainbowlemur here, back with another AJ Play Wild video. So I'm sure many of you have heard about the new Wildworks game called Pharaoh. So basically what it is, it's a game that's supposed to be for a more older audience than AJ. So basically it's like AJ but for older people. Like for teens, maybe even young adults, who knows. So anyways, I'm really excited about Pharaoh, but I also have some questions about it, which I'm gonna discuss today. One of them is Pharaoh going to be a failure? In other words, is it just gonna be a short-lived fad? Or is it gonna be Wildworks' next big flagship game like how AJ or AJ Play Wild are today? So that's what I'm gonna be talking about today. So recently, Wisteria Moon did a video talking about Pharaoh, saying that it's gonna release sometime early next year after a long development. It's also gonna have a beta too. I don't remember exactly when that beta is gonna release, but it's gonna be soon. And by the way, guys, I am gonna do some Pharaoh videos on my channel once that game is released. So yeah, you can expect those videos on my channel when it does release. Okay, so about Pharaoh being overhyped. Okay, so based on my experience with past games I've played, I've noticed that some games have been overhyped. For example, Fallout 4. When Fallout 4 was announced, there was a lot of hype surrounding that game when it was announced. People were like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to see this game, I can't wait to play this game, I'm so excited. But once the release date got here, some people were left disappointed and said it was overhyped. And that is the danger of hype. Sometimes it can leave you disappointed, not what you expected, you know? And I have a feeling that Pharaoh could possibly end up the same way, being overhyped, and it will die out relatively fast, just like Dash Tag. You guys probably don't even remember Dash Tag, do you? Okay, for those of you that don't know what Dash Tag is, it's a game released by Wildworks about a year ago that's similar to Subway Surfers. Yeah, it was really fun for a few days or weeks. But after that, it lost its fun. But after that, it got pretty boring. And in turn, it died out really quick. And yeah, it was forgotten about. And that makes me wonder, is the same thing gonna happen to Pharaoh? Is it just gonna be another Dash Tag? Is it really gonna be Wildworks' next big game? Well, let's look into that. Okay, so like when a big game company releases a new game, for example, Activision, they release a new Call of Duty game, right? The previous Call of Duty game loses popularity significantly. Like it has much less players on it than the newest game, obviously. So it's very possible that for a short amount of time, Pharaoh is going to bring some players from Animal Jam. So what I mean is that Animal Jam is kinda gonna decline for a little bit, but after a while, I think the hype for Pharaoh is gonna die down a little. So some people will go back to AJ, some people will stay with Pharaoh. So with that scenario, I think both games will balance out, and I don't think either one is gonna dominate necessarily over the other, if you know what I mean. So yeah, guys, that's what I'm thinking about Pharaoh. Or Pharaoh will just completely overtake Animal Jam and become Wildworks' new game. And Animal Jam will die out. Much like how previous games do, traditionally. So to sum it all up, there are 3 scenarios for Pharaoh. 1, it overtakes Animal Jam and becomes Wildworks' big flagship game, like it becomes a lot more popular and stuff like that. Scenario 2, it becomes a short-lived, overhyped fad and dies out like Dash Tag did, and is forgotten about. And the third scenario is where Pharaoh is basically balanced with AJ and AJ Play Wild. You know how like AJ and AJ Play Wild are both still supported? Well, let's just say that Pharaoh could become a third game that Wildworks is going to focus on, the same way as they treat AJ and AJ Play Wild today. So yeah, either one of those scenarios are just as likely as one another. Now, there is another thing I'm worried about with Pharaoh, and that is how toxic will the community be on there? Because from what I heard, it's gonna have less restrictions than AJ does right now. So that means it is possible that you may be able to swear in that game and say whatever you want. So can you imagine how out of control the drama is gonna get on there? And then, oh my gosh, I mean, you think it's bad on AJ? Oh my gosh, just wait until you see how bad it's gonna get on Pharaoh. If, of course, it has no chat restrictions. So yeah, guys, but nonetheless, I'm very excited for Pharaoh. I can't wait to play it. What about you guys? I'm sure you guys are excited too. But yeah, I'm gonna play it as soon as it's released. Do some videos on it and everything. And yes, guys, I did get the green scales as you saw earlier in the video. So yeah, anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and hope you all have a great day. Goodbye.